Hello, YouTube. This is Los Angeles Prepper here, talking to you through the internet. You know, if you asked me when I was 10 years old, would I ever believe that I would hold up a little box in front of me, record myself, then put that video into a computer and send it over a radio to some magical place where it's stored, where anyone in the world can watch that video? I don't know if I would have believed you. I might have though. I mean, Dick Tracy had the TV on his watch, which, we've kind of come full circle. So even in the 50s, the idea of, transmitting video and things like that, it wasn't that new, but I kind of feel like I'm in a really cool part in life as far as like technology, because I'm kind of young enough that I grew up with the internet, so but at the same time I'm old enough that I grew up before the internet, so I sort of like I was growing up as modems were like getting fast. I mean, I probably had a 4800 modem, maybe even a 2400, I don't know, and then a 4800 and a 96 and a 144 and a 28K and a 56 and a one was it 112 or 128? I think it was 128 and 256, and DSL and T1 and just silly stuff. Yeah, I used to. I think Doom 2 was 5 or 6 floppy disks. I think 5 floppy disks. Windows something was like 26 floppy disks, and each one took like, oh man, it felt like forever. I mean, you seriously had to be at your computer for like 6 hours. I don't know. Each disk took like 14 or 15 minutes or something, or maybe even longer. I can't remember. It depended on how fast your hard drive was. I'm getting off topic here, getting way off topic, but technology is cool. Technology is pretty cool. So, thank you. This is just a quick thank you and kind of a quick reminder about my challenges that I have not. They're supposed to be like viewer suggested challenges. So I have two different ones. One is to get to 100 subscriptions. Once I get to 100 subscriptions, I'll do a challenge for that. And the second one is to get to 10,000 views, which of course is the magic monetization amount. And feel free to tell me how you feel about monetization. Look, I don't, I'm going to school so I can be, somebody that builds and designs stuff. I'm not, I wouldn't turn my nose up at YouTube money, but I don't think it's going to pay my rent in the near future. If I could buy some preps with it, buy some ammo, that'd be cool. Or, buy some gas or whatever. But 10,000 is just a benchmark because it happens to be the amount that you can monetize. And for me, it's just honestly, it's a complete novelty. The idea that, I could even get $1 in my bank account from YouTube videos, it cracks me up. I think it's hilarious. So that's, I don't think what I'm doing on the channel is a joke, but I'm just saying that the idea of making money via YouTube, I don't know, it seems like so kind of not hard or impossible, but I mean, it's hard not to compare yourself to like people with thousands, 10,000, a million subscribers and videos with 30 million views and just ludicrous amounts of, I don't know, hits or whatever you call it, but traffic, internet traffic. So that's why I think it's kind of funny to, think about making money from YouTube, because there are people that are just so unbelievably prolific. Just kind of cracks me up. So, but you never know. You never know. I don't really see any reason to quit, to be honest. I enjoy the heck out of it. Let me tell you, I went into a little bit of YouTube content creation withdrawal. I wanted to reach out. I wanted to respond to stuff. I wanted to, say thank you for getting to 50 subscribers and 1,500 views. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you for taking some time. I know not everyone's watching every video all the way through, and I don't blame you because I get kind of ADD on YouTube as well. But it's cool. It's really cool. I plan on continuing to try to put out meaningful content, not just editorials. Although I think it's important to share our views about different things that are going on, even if it seems elementary. Like watch me, work in my garden, or watch me, sharpen a knife or something like that. I don't know how to sharpen a knife. I mean, I don't know how to really sharpen a knife well. I know you can get a stone and some oil, or maybe some sandpaper, or grinder, or sharpener, or however you want to do it. But I was about to say I haven't honed my skill. Forgive me, but I've spent less than probably a dozen hours sharpening knives my entire life, so I'm better at tying my shoe than I am at sharpening a knife. Sad to say, maybe we all are, but so, even if it's something like I'm actually thinking about doing a video about how I do my laundry in a bucket. I do all my laundry in a bucket, but my bathroom, it's not dirty. It's just that it's had some unfortunate remodeling decisions, like painting the tiles. Please don't think that I would ever do something like that. I'm a handyman, for Christ's sake. But so there's like paint spillage and paint on the tiles and also in the tub. So it just kind of looks ridiculous. So I wasn't sure I wanted to record my bathroom and have everybody be like, dude, why is there like paint? Who spilled paint in your bathtub? And why haven't you just used a scraper to scrape it off? Because the goddamn paint sticks to the bathtub like you would not believe. But anyways, if you have an idea, if you have an idea for a challenge or a dare, something related to prepping, we've seen stuff like, make a pack that weighs this much, or start a fire with one hand, things like that. I don't know. But if you have an idea for an interesting challenge or an interesting prepping activity, like, get 3 shots, within this many inches at 300 yards or something crazy. I can only put paper out to 300 yards. So if it's a shooting challenge, I can only go to 300 yards, by the way, with paper. Our range goes to 600, but that's only the gong. And the 22, you're never going to hear the gong. 600 yards, I don't think. Maybe if no one else is at the range, you could, but with so many people at the range, you can't hear. And you wouldn't even be able to see it unless you had like a scope video. But I'm getting off topic. Just excited to be back, YouTube. Gonna make some videos tonight. Who knows? Maybe I'll put in an 8-hour day, I don't know what the longest any of you ever spent making videos, and I certainly don't look at it as a job. I think of it as like a really awesome hobby, because I get to share with you guys, and you guys and gals get to share with me, how you're prepping, how you're living life, what kind of gear you like, what kind of training you're doing, what kind of skills you have, what kind of challenges you're having, just little stuff, just being out in life, I love seeing, even if it's, some little thing like I made a PVC bow, even if there's 1,000 people that have made a PVC bow, I still gonna get something from watching you make a PVC bow. If I watch 10 videos, make 10 different people making PVC bows, I would learn something different in each one, I almost guarantee you. And I haven't made one yet, shame on me. I actually do need a bow and arrow. And I do probably even have a lot of PVC I could even use towards it right now. I'm thinking I need to buy some PVC so I can build my own frame for the range, because if heaven forbid I ever hit the target at the range, if I hit the PVC frame, they're going to charge me $1 for each side, and I haven't done it with the 22 yet because it's not that bad. And I was doing some pistol stuff with a high point, which I'll talk about in an upcoming video, and I tried it. I'll talk about that in the next video, but let's just say I might be a little concerned if I put a target out on the range about hitting the PVC with a high point. So thanks for watching, YouTube. Gonna get busy making some videos. Gonna have a range video coming up. Gonna talk about these things coming up. Pardon me, but we're gonna talk about this guy or girl. I don't know. I feel like it's sort of an asexual little bag, but that's okay. I'm you know, I have some liberal views when it comes to identity, gender identity. So what gender this bag identifies with it is up to the bag itself. You know, I'm okay either way. We have this bag. This is an interesting bag. So we're going to take a look at these two bags maybe in our next video. Stick around. Thanks for watching. I hope we're coming in loud and clear in the new HD LG Tribute. And until next time, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and look at that beautiful picture. Isn't that a nice picture? I think it's a nice picture.